Good evening, friends, and welcome to Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up for you today, and especially that Bai or Salman Bai or whatever you call him, Mr. Dabang or whatever, he's feeling very insecure. And what is he feeling insecure about? Right? We'll be coming to that. And just before that, friends, it's a very good news, and I would like to share with you is that these are the visuals coming from Chandrayaan 3, right? Chandrayaan 3, and you can see beautiful pictures of the moon, the surface of the moon, captured by Chandrayaan 3. And like we discussed before, the budget allocated for Chandrayaan 3 is around 615 crores, 615 crores. Okay, while you have Bollywood films like Adi Purush, which is said to be made on a budget of rupees 500 to 700 crores. So it is kind of hilarious that Chandrayaan 3, when you're launching space, a vehicle to the moon, and it is capturing images of the moon and everything, and somehow that comes out to be cheaper than making a Bollywood film, right? And that to a crappy Bollywood film with crappy VFX effects, right? And it seems to be, not even comparable to the VFX effects of maybe a 2000 Hollywood film released in the year 2000 will have better VFX graphics than the likes of Adi Purush and Brahmastra, right? So you can see how we have discussed in detail, right, in Candid Meena, that how Bollywood is just a vehicle, right, for many nefarious practices like money laundering and many other, all the nefarious activities like we have discussed. So welcome, Pansy, welcome, Anita ji, welcome, Jenny. Hi everyone. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends, and also make sure to subscribe to our channel, because the more people are aware of what's really going on in the Indian film industry, right? We have discussed in length about casting couch, and we have discussed in detail as to each and every day you see different yesteryear actors like Somi Ali. You see Suchitra Krishnamurti. You see many television actresses also narrating their horrible stories with the casting couch, right? Like that, like how producers and directors and actors and everyone, the whole ecosystem tries to sort of lure them in, and the kind of make them sort of try to sleep with them and everything. So we have discussed that in detail, and many people, many youngsters especially, are not aware in India, and there is still a large population of uninformed Indian youngsters who who are fooled by the glamour of Bollywood, and they are hooked on to these Instagram reels. They are hooked on to Facebook reels, where they see all these beautiful actors and actresses, and they think that that is a shortcut to success, wealth and fame in a very short span of time, and that's the reason why they pursue a career in acting, right? So that's where the whole ecosystem makes it very, very attractive for youngsters from outside to join the film industry. And also the fact that mainstream media and magazines and newspapers are all controlled by the left wing cabal, right? And that's the reason why you don't see these things come out in the open, and there is no 9 p.m. debate on why casting couch still exists in the Indian film industry, and why there's no crackdown on that. Especially the fact that why is there no crackdown on money laundering aspect as well, and many other nefarious activities which is connected with the Indian film industry. Because obviously you have politicians in across all party uh, across all political parties in India who have a hand, right, who have a cut in this business, and that's the reason why you know nothing is being done, right? Be it BJP, be it Congress, be it AAP or anyone else, right? Be it Shiv Sena. So, and that's the reason why SSR case, Disha Salian case, why there's no update? Why is Devendra Fadnavis not updating us on the SIT investigation of Disha Salian, right? And why is Jia Khan case also not um, unfortunately Rabia ji has given up on that case, right? Like as we all know, after fighting for more than 10 years, right, and spending so much of money in legal this thing, right? So see, all the more reason why awareness should be spread, right? And that's the only way in which people will get to know how what are the the nefarious things which happen in the film industry, and that is happening, friends. And I see that with the proof of hashtag boycott Bollywood movement, right? They're boycotting each and every Bollywood movie left and right. And Bollywood is having a very, very hard time because all these Khans, be it Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, they are trying their best to, counter the boycott Bollywood movement, right? They are trying different tactics. They try to, catch hold of friendly, rich businessmen to tweet on their, latest release songs. They also make use of social media influencers like YouTubers and travel vloggers to sort of positively tweet about them. Also they use other tactics like buying advance ticket bookings to their films, right? Many weeks ahead of the release of the film. They pay mainstream media to give positive reviews. They pay trade analysts to float some exorbitant box office figures. And that's how they try to create that perception that this particular film has crossed 1,000 crores, right? Like how Patan was painted as a fake hit, and many people are still in the belief that it was a huge hit, right? So Salman Khan, see all these people, friends, is like as we discussed before, across all party lines, these Bollywood actors have very good friends with politicians in BJP, right? And that's the reason why maybe nothing is being done, right? Like why there's no update on the SSR case. Hi, Enes. Thanks, and do share it the video with your friends so that more and more people become aware. Namaskaram, Ashok ji. Hi, Shubham. Hi, Vishal ji. Hi, Jenny. So coming to the piece of news and what's the latest? So this is kind of hilarious that Salman Khan is the host of Big Boss OTT, and apparently, what is interesting, the latest is that Salman Khan was seen, slamming YouTuber Abhishek Malhan for bragging about his social media followers. Abhishek, who won the ticket to finale task in Big Boss OTT 2, had said that he has bought his entire YouTube community of followers to the Salman Khan show Big Boss OTT. That did not go well with Salman, who lashed out at Abhishek. So this is what Salman Khan, told Abhishek. He said, "You think you have increased the followers of the show? Are you sure they are watching it only because of you?" To which Abhishek replied, "No." Right? And then Salman then mocked him, said, "If you were not there, what would have happened to us, my friend? We are all thankful to you for coming on the show. You are following your followers when they want to follow you." A person rallied behind Abhishek and slammed Pooja Bhatt's behavior on the show. This is a totally biased show as Pooja Bhatt is there. Whatever she says, she does, it's okay, but it's like punishment for others, especially for influencers to say anything flop show. So you can see, friends, how Salman Khan, we have seen this in the past that if he is insecure, right, be it actors, he was insecure about the success of many people like SSR, Vivek Oberoi, right, and also Certain singers also he used to make fun of, like Arijit Singh in a particular award ceremony, if I remember correct, right? And many other actors, who are very talented, and they might outshine him in terms of their professional acting and ability, right? So he was jealous of all these people, and now it seems that in in this Big Boss OTT, he seems to be jealous of this particular young YouTuber who has a lot of YouTube followers. And apparently he says that he's belittling this young guy. He's making fun of this young guy Abhishek Malhan. And for since Abhishek said that he has brought his YouTube followers to Big Boss OTT, and now Salman says, you would think you have increased the followers of this show, which is Big Boss. Are you sure they're watching it only because of you? So my question to Salman Khan is, okay, if Big Boss OTT is so big and everything, then why did you call him in the first place as a contestant? It is very evident that because this guy has, maybe a million subscribers on his YouTube channel, that's the reason why you called him, right, in the first place. Otherwise, why would you call him in the first place, right? It's pure logic. So ultimately, you can see, these people are the hypocrites of the biggest order, right? That's the best way to describe it. Hi, Himajib. Yes, Jenny. The real concept of a film being hit genuinely has gone bonkers. Long back these days, if a film lasts a week time in the cinemas, it is declared hit. How ridiculous! Yeah, because Sunita ji, ever since the COVID outbreak, right? People were stuck to their homes, right? And people, they knew that there are other options in terms of good content. They could see YouTube, they could see Netflix, they could see other OTT platforms, and many people started seeing films and serials of other countries, right, like Turkey, like Germany, Italy, France, Syria, maybe Iraq. So, and people started realizing that Bollywood is not the only form of entertainment, right? Most of the Indian population, still they knew that they have access to good Telugu film or good Tamil film. And also many people got hooked on to YouTube traveling vloggers, right, who travel on a daily basis and they broadcast the city and the cuisine. And so, I mean, with such a big uh, you know with so many options of content just at your fingertips, Bollywood realized that it's very hard to survive, right? With mediocre content and everything they copy, the script, sorry, the script, even the name of the film, the name of the song, everything is copy paste. And especially with the fact that SSR was murdered, people wanted to show them their place, right? We had people like Karina Kapoor saying openly that we don't need this public, right, to watch our films. Tell them to go, right? Why do I mean, we are not at the beck and call of the public, right? Let them watch whatever they want, right? Who cares and whatever. So now you can see how the whole Bollywood has realized that the whole Bollywood business has sunk. And we see that with the closing of many theaters in tier 3 and tier 4 towns in India, right, which solely relied on the business of Bollywood films, right? So that is, so the facts and figures says that Bollywood business has sunk. And it is only with good PR and good sort of YouTube channels which support Bollywood, that they are trying to create a perception that okay, it is still existing, right? And even we had the likes of Karan Johar also openly stating that he can make any film look like a hit just by deploying good PR tactics, right? So, what more proof do you need? Hi, Sonia ji, welcome. Once Chulman said for Pusha, she'll do what she do, she will not. She will not. It's like usko jo karna hai karegi. Agenda is breaking image of YouTuber, so people come to see only film. What is the agenda? Is breaking the image of YouTuber. And why is a very so-called well-established actor in Bollywood so scared of a YouTuber, right? So you have to think about that. Why is he so insecure about this young YouTuber, right? When he has had so many hits in Bollywood and he is a established actor who has acted for more than 30 plus years, right? In the industry. So that says that Bollywood is in a very sorry state of affairs, right? Justice for SSR. Yes, sir, Ratnaji, welcome. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and I really have my doubts on this particular debt as well because I don't trust anything which comes out of Bollywood, right? So apparently, the latest is Nitin Desai, who, unfortunately, he ended his life on August 2nd. Now, apparently, he died by suicide at his ND studio in Karjat near Mumbai. Now, in one of the voice notes found after his suicide, Nitin Desai criticized a financial service firm to which the company owed money. His daughter Mansi Desai has now issued a statement saying that her father had no intention to cheat anyone. Nitin Desai was one of the finest art directors and production designers in both Hindi and Marathi films. Now, Rajgat police in Maharashtra are investigating the suicide, found 11 audio clips in a voice recorder found at Desai's office. In one of these clips or voice notes, he is heard stating that his company could not come out of the financial crisis it was facing because of the procedure adopted by financial services firm. His daughter Mansi said, "My father had no intention to cheat anyone, and he was going to make all the payments that he promised. Due to the pandemic, there was no work and the studio was closed, and due to this, he was not able to make the regular payments." Mansi also revealed that her father had borrowed a loan of 181 crores from a company out of which he had repaid 86 crores. The loan was 181 crores. So we made all the payments in February 2020. Then they also wanted a 6-month interest, which my father paid by selling his office in Powai. He had no intention to fraud anyone, and he was going to make all the payments that he had promised. We would like to request the media to stop making defamatory statements against him and stop spreading false information. Please consult us before releasing any information, she added. So apparently, this is the latest. His daughter, coming forth and saying that he, because of his financial situation, he had to take this extreme step. Now, my question is, what are in those 11 audio clips, right? Which he, according to police, what exactly is the content in the 11 audio clips, right? And also his studio, right? There is a story in which apparently making the rounds that many of the shoots got cancelled in his studio. Who are the producers and directors who cancelled the shoots in his studio, right? And why did they cancel the shoots, right? And that's a very big reason, right? Why did they cancel the shoots in his studio? Was there any sort of enmity between him and those producers and directors? So these are all questions which come to my mind, and let's see how this case goes forward, and will whatever is in the 11 audio clips, will it come out right in public domain? We'll have to wait and see. Hi, sir. There are two narratives in the Nitin Desai murder case timings. In one channel, they're saying morning 4, officially 9. How can he die at 4 and Wakes die again at 9? Family is not raising questions. So, yeah, this is Stylish Boy. Maybe I really don't know what to make of it because at the moment, We'll have to wait and see how things progress. It is still at a very early stage as far as this case is concerned. But personally speaking, I do have my doubts about this particular case because I don't believe Bollywood, anything coming out of Bollywood. They want you to believe people, people committing suicide at a film set, people, dying by sinking in a bathtub. So these kind of stories, I don't believe, right? Bollywoodians is shaky. Little blow affects them. Yes, they are completely shaken, Viniji, and they are sinking like the Titanic, right? And it's quite, I would say that the glacier is the SSR, is SSR himself, right? Karthik is busy with work, Viniji, and he is very very busy with his job, and that's the reason why he's not able to come online. And but I guess he might be seeing all our shows offline, right? So coming to next piece of news, friends, and this is quite interesting, right? And Dubai by who is he, right? So apparently, in an interesting piece of news, right? In the breakthrough in the drive against drug mafia with overseas links, the crime branch has arrested a key carrier of a cartel. The arrested person, P.T. Anthony, who is a native of Alappuzha, is close to a Middle East based Keralite drug trafficker known in the narcotics circle as Dubai Bai. The arrest of Anthony and another Keralite, Joe Mon, has yielded crucial leads into the nexus of Kerala based gangs with a Gulf based drug racket. The involvement of Anthony and Bai in drug smuggling came to light following the arrest of Joe Mon, a native of Ernakulam in Kuwait, for possession of narcotics. The person has based his drug trafficking operations currently in Kuwait. The officers have stumbled upon evidence of Dubai by making frequent phone calls and financial transactions with people across Calicut and Malappuram districts. Anthony had initially worked as a drug carrier for Bai, said investigators. Bai used to lay traps for youths by offering him 50,000 to 70,000 rupees to travel to Dubai from Kochi and back as part of a trial to smuggle diamonds, a much more profitable business than trafficking of gold. He, however, cheated all these trial carriers by concealing narcotics inside a secret portion of the empty bags entrusted to them. Jackson and Roshan, both natives of Alappuzha, who acted as agents of Dubai Bai, had lured Anthony into drug trafficking. However, none of them have ever seen this Dubai Bai in person. Anthony emerged as the trusted lieutenant of Dubai Bai when the former successfully deployed three carriers for smuggling out drugs to Gulf through Cochin International Airport. Anthony, in a statement to the police, has confessed to duping as many as 10 youngsters to carry narcotics from the airport under instructions from Bai. So apparently, you can see how there's a lot of drug operations from Kerala to Dubai, and many youngsters are being fooled, right, into carrying all these narcotic substances unknowingly or knowingly, whatever it is, and they are caught in Dubai, right? And that's how we'll come to the next case. And so this is very similar. And hi, Zoeji, welcome. So, Mumbai actress Krisan Pereira has told of her joy of being reunited with her loved ones on her return to India after drug smuggling charges against her were dropped by the Sharjah police, which means in UAE, right? And now she said she hopes to return to the UAE in the future, either for work or holiday. I'm elated to be home. It hasn't sunk in completely. I'm looking forward to spending time with my family and friends and going back to live my life that was on hold for 4 months. So, this actress was duped into carrying drugs concealed in a trophy into the UAE in April by men posing as talent scouts who promised her a film audition in Dubai. She was detained when police found two plastic bags weighing 41.7 grams that contained cannabis, hemp resin, hemp extract, and poppy seeds. She was jailed in Sharjah in UAE for 25 days and then released on bail. A Sharjah prosecution order in June cleared her of any wrongdoing, closed the criminal case against her, and lifted the travel ban after reviewing documents and CCTV footage. It took a few months for procedural formalities to be completed. She returned to India on Wednesday. The only thing I had said on my side was the truth. My biggest fear was that they wouldn't believe me. I wasn't spinning any stories. The trophy looked like an award. It was sealed, and there were no indication to me there was nothing inside. When she arrived at the Sharjah airport, she became suspicious when there was no one to meet her and no hotel booked. The actress approached the police to let them know she was carrying the trophy that had been given to her by the fake talent scouts. When I realized the job audition was a scam, I called my parents and mentioned the trophy. They warned me that there may be something in it. I felt very unsafe, went to the police to tell them that I didn't own the trophy, but yes, I had bought it from India. I thought if something is wrong, then the right institution to go is to the police. They will help me and protect me. I wouldn't ever carry anything given by anybody ever again. Her parents, brother, and friends were at Mumbai airport to welcome her on Wednesday. At last, the struggle has come to an end. My psychiatrist in Dubai diagnosed me with PTSD, right, which is a post-traumatic stress disorder. There was a shock because I landed in a foreign country and then directly went to jail. I'm on medication and I'm taking therapy. There were about 30 women in the jail from different nationalities in a cell. She spoke to women from Bangladesh in Hindi and to Nigerians in English. I prayed with Nigerians at night and I told my story to all the inmates. The inmates reinstalled belief in me, and this really helped. So apparently, the men who tricked her were arrested in Mumbai under the NDPS Act. Police documents from India were submitted as part of Pereira's acquittal plea in Sharjah. Okay, so friends, you can see how these fake talent scouts, according to a statement, fooled her into carrying this trophy, which contained narcotic substances, and that's how she got caught. But what attracted her to Sharjah is a role in a film audition, right? Now, I really don't fully believe the story personally, because I do still believe that there is some link, right, with film audition happening in Dubai, and also the drug business, right? So you can see I connected the previous story with this, and you can connect the dots, right? And this is how things happen, and still Dubai, still the film industry and Dubai, there's a lot of business which is going on, and all the more reason for our intelligence agencies to monitor it closely. So Zoya says so many nice videos to still catch up on. Lovely how you will cover so many topics and invite such wonderful guests to your show. You're welcome, Zoya, and we do try to cover a lot of varied topics on Candid Bina, so that people of will have different interests, and we are just not concentrating on Bollywood itself. We are trying to speak on our other topics as well, because we just had few speakers. Like we had this genius in the form of a kid who's brilliant at maths, right? And it's a very interesting podcast, right? And also we had an African lady just before this by the name of Dr. Stella. She spoke about bipolar disorder, and those are all quite interesting podcasts. In case you would like to check them, make sure to check those podcasts. And we try to bring more and more interesting speakers to share their knowledge, so that you can learn a thing or two in case you are interested. All these Vaijans, especially the Khan Brigade, are actually the ones who are running most gruesome show. Says acting or producing movies is just a cover. Yes, Kunzru and like we have said, all these actors. I mean, it is not Bollywood does not run on money which is earned at the box office, right? People watching their films in the theaters. It's not box office collection which is the actual form of revenue for Indian films, right? It's all money laundering and everything, and that's how it's done very tactfully, and that's the reason why the central agencies are not able to nail them, I guess. And also, the political will has to be there, like we discussed. So now, friends, very interestingly, as all of you know, that Netflix in India, they cracked down on the password sharing policy. Before, you in India or and other countries, you could share your an account with your friend or someone else, by sharing your password, and you could share the cost of the subscription, right? Because Netflix is pretty expensive compared to other OTT platforms in India. Now, the latest news is Disney plus Hotstar OTT platform is taking steps to limit password sharing among the users, and apparently now Geo Cinema is trying to gain popularity in India, by giving free cricket matches and everything. So Geo Cinema is trying to capitalize on this, sort of opportunity, so that they want to people to subscribe to Geo Cinema, because Netflix and Disney Hotstar is cracking down on account sharing, right? And so we can see how I do feel that all these OTT platforms are asking for trouble, because according to data research, right, Disney Hotstar secured a top position in India's streaming market between January 2022 and March 2023, capturing 38% of viewership. In comparison, Netflix and Prime Video hold 5% each. So now Disney Hotstar has 38% of viewership in India, right, in streaming platforms. Now it's quite obvious that they will climb down the ladder, right, after putting all these restrictions on account sharing, right? What kind of a stupid policy is that from Disney Hotstar, right? So that's all the news for today, friends, and so we will see you tomorrow at the same time. So please make sure to hit the like button, and until then, Jai Hind.